Hello there, and welcome back. This is a new channel that I haven't reacted to before. It is called Ghost Theory. Ow, I keep getting bits in. This video is called So Haunted We Had to Return. You won't believe what we found in this abandoned house. I've seen clips. I've heard of them somewhere, or I saw it recommended, put it this way. And I thought, you know what? We haven't been over to their channel before, so I thought I'd give them a go. As with always, any channel I react to, the description is the link is in the description below. So let's see what they mean in the title of this video. Let's check it out.
This place might just be full of false alarms. We feel like there's something here. This has the heaviest feeling of any room we've ever been in. And then instantly, the second you walk in here, you can smell death. Oh my god, please tell me that people are going to see that.
Why? It's a lovely room of death.
I've got it.
Yeah, but in night vision...
I'm honest, I'm zoomed right in on it.
Ooh.
We've not been here long. It's very sad as well, so we are going to be very respectful in this one. It is kind of like a recent thing, I mean, by the looks of it and by the smell of it, that somebody has passed away here. And we're pretty sure, I mean, we know that somebody has died in this house as well.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is a case of this was abandoned about 2 years ago, officially, I believe. Yeah. And it's just as if the guy who died here, obviously, he just disappeared. No one ever came for stuff. No one's ever tied it up. No one's ever even locked the doors. Yeah. It literally is exactly as it was left when he died. I mean, there you can go see, look, June 2022. That's how recent this is. Bob collected 10 eggs early. Here is your picnic and ham in small cool bag. Well, we're starting to look in the cupboards. I very rarely look inside things too much. That's insane. There you go. Complete proof that we are one of the first people to ever come here, because that's all completely full. It's not even got dust on it. It's completely unopened. Right, let's go have a look in here, because this is one of the worst smelling rooms.
Yeah.
It looks like the guy enjoyed alcohol. Somewhat. Enjoyed making it. There's lots of demi-johns full of his own wine. This is like a little urn thing. And we've still got his clothes. There's no female stuff, apart from maybe that handbag.
So I'm multitasking.
Nah.
Which is interesting.
Just look down that corridor. I mean, it's all still so clean, the floors and everything. Well, I say clean, compared to what we're used to.
It's cleaner than your place.
Yeah.
So it's doing well.
This here is the kitchen.
This is the bathroom. It is in your house.
Same cooker as Joe's got, only cleaner.
Wow. You could, I mean, seriously, I'm not, obviously not going to, but it's not even got dust on it, but you could just drink that. Is it just insane? Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's got his candles and bags. It's so sad.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff's alright. I bet you, if a squatter broke in, first thing they do is drink that, eat that stuff, or, you know, give it to a food bank or something. I mean, someone's going to capitalise on it.
It is such a crazy thing to just... You can see what someone's entire life was like.
I think that says Jab 2021. So this was during COVID.
Yeah.
It's kind of, sorry to interrupt them, but it's kind of sad as well, because clearly then, if they're there, etc., and I mean, unfortunately, they didn't do a recap. Oh, Bennett, he's trying to do a spot. But the fact that they must not have any family then, because no one's picked all the stuff up. You know what I mean? So if it, like in the title, if it's abandoned, that's quite sad, because that means they had no next of kin or anything like that.
That's so sort of
Yeah.
recent. That is just his cupboard.
He's got some egg, got an egg or
all that
something
food.
from Leslie, does that say?
Yes, a Leslie egg.
Leslie laid an egg.
Maybe it is Leslie.
Leslie was an egg.
It's Leslie the egg.
Brilliant.
I mean, in his porch, he's still got washing hung up.
And how is the, still power?
He has chickens. There's chicken feed. He has chickens.
Does that mean the lights will turn on? Anyway, let's go into the other room, because there's a room here which has got one of the most interesting things I think we've ever found.
Yes.
And I would love to know more information about it. Look at this. This has the heaviest feeling of any room we've ever been in. And then if you look at what's above the bed,
Oh, it's horrible, actually.
and then instantly the second you walk in here, you can smell,
Death.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And that is without doubt a swastika.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
I mean, it's obvious kind of what it is, but how?
It's very strange. It's a heavy, heavy feel in here.
And this is also, again, another one of those things really, really strange and sad to see. That he obviously died on a Tuesday because he didn't wake up in the morning to have his pills.
Mm-hmm.
And it's things like that that just make you feel so you can't explain it.
The
Can you?
reality of it.
Yeah, the reality of life, basically. That corner behind you to your left just looks untouched.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look abandoned. Still got clothes folded up.
Obviously someone that knows him.
There's
Oh,
bedside
Leslie.
table, and there's still money here.
Because who's Leslie? I mean, fucking hell, that is recent, isn't it? Excuse my language. But look at that. That's a new £2 coin. Oh, that is sad. I mean, I know we all do it. We all laugh and joke and jab about certain people who come into... We see go into a shop or come into a shop if you work in the shop. But, it's quite sad, actually, because some of them you think, they're not blessed like we necessarily are. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't have any friends, but sometimes it's like, because my dad, bless him, it's like he always used to say and stuff like, most of the friends he knew, his old school friends, I don't mean old school as in people who went to school with him, but I mean, the old school, old school man, the old school sort of friends all, died sort of in that sort of. So he didn't have many friends to. He still went out, don't get me wrong, stuff out, and he did have sort of newish friends from work, whatever. But you know what I mean? Those ones you have a bigger history with, you don't have many of them. So it's kind of sad, but I mean, you see on adverts, and we take it for granted, I suppose. But it's kind of sad though when you think of that. None of these people have anyone to talk to, or necessarily, It's quite sad.
Glasses. I mean, just still the mask and the tissue. The tissue hasn't even rotted away. It's just crazy. All his belongings on the side.
Can't get in this room.
God, it's look rough.
And it's full of cobwebs anyway. But I will show you in. To be fair, it doesn't have much of a feel in here anyway.
Mine just probably just lighting because I look undead most of the time.
Right.
It's just vile in here. Don't even particularly want to go in here. And that water's not healthy. And then the upstairs. There's only one room upstairs, I believe, isn't there?
Yeah.
Surprised now how what is it? Obviously certain parts of the house would be infected quicker. Ow. Ay, las llantos. What do you call it? Get affected quicker. But it just goes to show how quick nature settles in, as it were, or moves in. After the humans have left, or in this case, the person's left.
Oh, perfect.
That's the thing as well. You try to be respectful as you can, these sort of things as well.
There's a big loft full of more quality street.
Quality.
And this looks just like a storage room, really, for just tools and things. So like the man cave area.
Yeah, it's very weird. Oh, it was clearly their bedroom, and they probably moved furniture to sort of help him manoeuvre better downstairs.
You got to wonder who they are, though, because
Might have been carers.
yeah, it looks like he was just left to fend for himself. To be honest, I suppose we know what to do next.
Back screen.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, because when you think about it, if he got more ill, sorry, my eyes irritate me. If he got more ill, obviously, then they figured it'd be better for him to sleep downstairs, etc.
No. I'm gonna finish the rest of the video.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. Is anybody here? Back screen.
No.
Oh.
No.
What was that? Back to
It
what?
looks like he was just left to fend for himself. To be honest, I suppose we know what to do next.
Back screen.
No.
Oh.
No.
Back screen.
I'm gonna finish the rest of the video.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Yes.
Back screen.
No.
Oh.
Sorry,
You got to wonder
just-
who they are, though, because
I'll put subtitles on songs.
Might have been carers.
yeah, it looks like he was just left to fend for himself. To be honest, I suppose we know what to do next.
Back screen.
No.
Oh, back screen.
I'm gonna finish the rest of the video.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
I don't know what that means. Back
Is
screen
anybody here?
after what?
Are there any spirits in this house?
Well, 'cause
We're here to
I
talk
had
to you
moisturiser
now.
on my hand, like, well, mind you, it was hours ago.
You go through to the corridor.
It's a shame they couldn't find a bit of paper with his name on. You know what I mean? Because they probably did, and they probably just want to keep it low key. I don't know, but I feel that it'd been interesting to know his name, so we have a name to the sad story. And maybe if they had a name as well, they could be like, oh, if you know this guy, then his house is blocked. You know, I think you need to know he's not here. You know what I mean? So they're going to inform someone. Next kin, relatives, you know, obviously relatives out there. You knew him.
Are you still in this room?
We're here to speak to Robert.
Oh, here we go, Robert.
Come to see if you're still here, if you're okay, if you need anything.
I'm fucking dead, mate.
Please come and talk to us by making sounds or showing yourself.
I couldn't hear anything but so far, but this one, the other thing that gets me as well is because Casper cited one that was a hotel. It's kind of mad. What I do find mad, because the government clearly knows about these houses because obviously someone lived there and they died there. But like I said, with any of the ones like even the old Masonic buildings, or if there's enough to salvage, I think it's crazy because you've got things like homelessness and all this malarkey going on. It's like you could easily just renovate these places. You know what I mean? You know, people looking for places to live, housing and stuff like that, and yet there's so many big buildings that are abandoned. It's mental, isn't it? I mean, if it's recoverable enough. I mean, they've got still got power in that house. You know what I mean? They'd put it to good use. Good use. Good use. Not use. This use. You know what I mean? But the food there's ain't wrong with that food. Take it to a food bank. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It's good French. You know what I mean? You don't die from eating it. It's not cursed. You know what I mean? It's not like you're raiding some Tutankhamun's temple. I'm pretty sure Robert wouldn't mind you taking to a food bank. You know what I mean? Better than, well, mind you, even if it's sat in tins and you just discovered it like 2 years from now, it's still edible. But you know what I mean? But the houses, these abandoned houses, they could be used again. Mental. Itch.
I feel like there's someone out there. There is. I'm gonna hold my foot up to it just in case someone tries to open it.
Somebody out there. Could be police. Mind you, it's an abandoned house. You've got lights going on it. Someone's probably shooting it out there. Is it daytime?
There was someone out there. It's not now.
Oh, it's daytime, so they wouldn't have seen the lights in there. So why got?
That's why. No. Because we were completely silent when they walked up and then they walked away.
Yeah, but they must have walked up for a reason.
So it must be dark inside the house itself. But...
No, but they walked away. I heard that.
So let's see why I got night vision on during the day. What's the point? That's the Ingold work. Figure out. Actually, it's something worse than police, though. Because police, you can understand. Because police, you know, as long as you explain the situation, they're alright. But it's. I'm not saying all squads are bad, but if there's someone in there who's claimed it as their turf, you know what I mean? You never know. People could be just more dangerous than ghosts.
There's no one out there. At least not
I
out
thought it was
front
daylight to
anyway.
the door. Yeah, it's daylight, look.
We kind of want to get out of this constant cycle of assuming that there's other people in the building. So we decided to just put this down as people were just walking through the village, or pigeons, which is the most likely answer. So we went to the living room. We put...
Apart from the Grudge and the Shadow Bastards, that's Casper Sight's nemesis. Is a bloody pigeon, mate.
the K2 on the bed and the sound bars down. And then this happened.
K2.
Yeah, the K2's just going off, like, permanently. Oh my god, please tell me that people are going to see that.
I've got it.
Yeah, but in night vision...
I'm honest, I'm zoomed right in on it.
No, but did you see it come on?
Yeah.
Like, because in night vision you can barely see that sort of light.
I could see it. I saw it
it's fucking
perfectly.
dark now. It's
If I
dark
could see it
now.
on my screen, they're going to see that. There is no one.
What the hell?
That's not theirs, it's just a torch, it's there. I like their tower meter though, but that torch that's next on the bed. Oh my god, that's fascinating.
That couldn't explain the K2. That's been.
It's turning itself up.
Yeah.
I mean, the light's not affected the
Have you
K2
got a good shot?
Yeah.
because the torch won't activate the K2, but whatever's setting off the K2 is turning on that torch. Oh, fuck me. It's quite warm in here. I've suddenly got cold. But, God, look at that chicken. That's not even a video, it's just me sat there. But, so something shifted into this. But yeah, and the thing is, even if the torch just happened to come on, battery powered torches don't cause K2 meters to go off. So whatever's setting K2 off is setting that torch off.
Bob, is that you? Can you turn the light off if that's you?
Oh. It's not turning off.
Can you?
And that's quite one of those push ones, isn't it?
I'm not going to touch it, but...
Can you see there's a switch?
Yeah.
Is that the switch to turn it on and off?
And the
Yeah,
switch
it's
is
off.
It's actually down. It's actually
That's
down
at the
off.
back.
Because I've literally zoomed in on the button, seeing that there's absolutely nobody touching that, and
Yeah.
you were not near it.
No. The switch is off.
Quite funky K. They got two K2. They got a small one, ham one, which I got. And they got a tower one. The tower one's quite cool.
It's actually flickering on and off, isn't it?
The K2's flickering as well.
See it?
Oh.
And it can't be faulty. I'm not saying it's impossible to be a faulty torch. But the thing is, though, if it was a faulty torch, then wouldn't it have used all the power by now? You know what I mean? Batteries don't last. That wouldn't have lasted since COVID, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, if that's you, then you just turn that light on. Can you turn it off again? Are you able to turn it off again? Was that
Oh.
you?
No.
It's flickering. Oh!
I can turn my torch on now.
Now go back to the fucking
If you prefer
torch.
to be in the light, I've just turned my light on so you could turn yours
It's
off.
dimming.
It's just turned up.
Oh. He's
You
trying.
move the glass, because it's kind of like right in front.
I was leaning on the glass.
Oh.
Oh no, you fucked it, mate.
Is it still on? You're still on.
Just take a...
Wait, let me just... That is off. Oh no, it was on.
But even so, I'm thinking the batteries would have died though if it was
Yeah.
left on.
On now.
Yeah, we're sort of like halfway.
But the batteries wouldn't have lasted long, would they?
We have actually come across this sort of activity before, where we had the button on the light turn on and then the torch lit up. However, in this occasion, the button on the torch was stuck in its middle position. So as we were looking around the building, we could have nudged it and it could have loosened something and turned itself on halfway through. What do you think?
I don't know, that's just... Did you catch it on camera actually turning on? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Did you?
I saw it come on. You're going to have to probably highlight it because I was in wide. I was focused over on the K2. I saw it come on and then I zoomed in.
It didn't touch it.
Because
though,
I
if
had
come on,
it in
so-
shot, I think. But I don't... because it's night vision, I don't think you see that light as well.
So there is a lot more to this investigation. We didn't just cut it there. It's just during the edit we realised that we kind of went on and on about the torch, which we think we debunked anyway. And also there was an incident with the cabinet behind Joe where the TV sits on.
See, I don't doubt that. My only thought is, I'm just thinking battery life. You know what I mean?
Where we thought it moved and we heard a bang. The annoying part about this is we weren't recording at the time. We were setting up for the next half of the investigation. But we made that second half of the investigation all about something we didn't record. So we did actually set up for an EVP session upstairs. However, it was quite early in the morning. We were both agitated, moving around. It messed it all up. And then I nearly fell down the stairs.
Fucking hell. You're right. So we decided to go back a couple of weeks later and try again.
I was about to say, I know we've been sat here for a bit talking as well, but that's not 30 hours and half an hour video. You know what I mean, man?
I'm recording, finally.
That's a Red Bull, isn't it? Tropical. That's what our back garden looks like at the moment. I am working on it, it's a nightmare.
It's been locked.
Yeah, my dad bless him. I don't want to put a hex on the. I don't want to poke the universe with a stick because you never know, it might come back. But he put a bamboo plant in. What used to be in it was basically by the pond. It used to be in a container, so it wouldn't have gone out and ruined the garden. Then he had the clever idea of taking it out of said container and letting it grow naturally. And he said, oh, it'd be alright. So apart from the fact that we've got grass that's gone really wild and the trees gone really mental, which is not a problem, I've got a chainsaw in, but it's kind of like, the main problem is, it's literally gone through the whole entire lawn, because it's, these gardening programs, they do piss, excuse my language, but they do piss me off quite a bit, because they have this stupid idea, people think it's all fabulous and modern, and so, oh, what's the word? It's trendy. You know, it's trendy to have a bamboo in your garden. Don't fucking have a bamboo in your garden. Trust me, it's not worth it. I don't care what they tell you. The point is, if that ever gets out of its containment, that's it. Your garden's fucked. Especially if you... Because a lot of these programs as well, when you see do garden rescue and garden SOS... The thing is, people say to them, I want a low maintenance garden, so I don't have to put a lot of effort into looking after it. And what do? Put a fucking bamboo plant in there. If you don't keep ahead of that, control of that, it will destroy your garden. And basically, that's what happened to our garden. It's like Nelson's got a grave where Nelson's buried, and some old grave further to the right of it. Oh, excuse me. It's quite late. It's quite late when I'm recording this, but we've got Susie, basically dogs. Before you get worried, not people, but dogs. But their graves are probably destroyed because the bamboo's gone. Fuck it, it's just literally gone. So I've got to get, it's gonna be a hard battle. We might have to find some quota to find someone. You are probably looking at digging up the whole entire lawn to destroy it, or if they can, in theory, I don't know, I can't remember, I do remember watching somewhere with a different type of weed, is you find the patient zero, as it were, destroy that, so the hub, and then but yeah, so we might have to dig the whole garden up. We've got a shovel where we can just dig in and do it ourselves, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be a battle and a half. But yeah, I don't care if it's trendy or posh or whatever. It's just don't get them to put a bamboo plant in your garden, because if that ever gets out, you're fucked. Especially if you're not into green, if you're not into gardening. Because I mean, the thing is, I was at work, my dad was ill, so he couldn't look up maintaining the garden, all kinds of things. And I wasn't into gardening at first. I am now. But I also want to fix it, so do it up in it for him and his memory, sort of thing. So long story, reasons of doing it, but yeah, it's just as bad as that. But like I said, don't put fucking bamboo in your garden. If you're doing garden SOS, tell them behind the scenes not to put bamboo. It's just I don't care how trendy it is, it will destroy your garden. It's a very invasive weed. So even if I cut down the grass and all that stuff, we've got to figure a way of getting rid of the bamboo, because it's literally destroyed the garden.
There's an alarm, and there's an alarm. Or was that the fire smoke alarm? I think think we're quite hidden here. Be careful with these.
Bloody hell, the house is covered.
And there's nettles right here.
Yay. Just have to fuck the back is open.
Well, this door's open.
Yeah, I was going to say last time when we were here, the back and the front was open, but now the front's shut. But it's most likely urban explorers.
Hey, these clothes
They're squatters.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Nobody owns this place.
There we go.
To be fair though, if you were homeless and you went into this building, you hit the jackpot. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about the bedroom, because if it smells that bad, then... But with all that food, you'd be like, well, hey. Oh, if you haven't got a can opener, you're fucked.
Oh,
but you
someone
ain't.
has been
No, I might be able to pull it, yeah.
in,
Yeah?
because they've gone through all the drawers that we didn't leave. Fucking hell, I'm in shut.
That's just a low battery.
Someone's gone through all this, look.
Hmm.
Probably finding a key.
Yeah.
You couldn't even open this before. They haven't taken anything though.
What was that?
God, look at that scotch.
Hello?
See, contrary to some of the beliefs that my dad wasn't that much of an alcoholic, but I tell you what, if he saw that in there, he'd be like, fuck, he would not, he'd rather die than let that go to waste. You know what I mean? So he'll be putting that in a bag, you know what I mean? And I don't blame him, to be fair, you know what I mean? I know it sounds horrible, but I think it's crazy, because I'm not surprised why anyone hasn't gone in there, taken the food, and put it in the food bank. Someone's going to do it eventually. You know what I mean? Someone's going to do it. Clearly did the drawers and
I
shit.
don't know.
They're probably looking for money in jewellery, that's why they haven't taken
The
it.
Hoover too. That wasn't there.
No.
But things do change in abandoned buildings, that's the thing. Like, people do explore them, you know.
Could be a squatter, mate.
Oh, look what's gone.
Yeah. Someone's nicked the swastika.
Treasure hunters.
Nicked or saved.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Knowing that people have been here, it has given us a horrible feel this time.
Did you hear weird little taps, like deep knocks somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just quickly explain, because what we thought we heard last time was... It's almost like that down there got hit.
But it's mad that no one's nicked the TV.
Which sounds really weird, but it was off camera. But then we kept talking about it through the rest of the episode. And we were like, but no one even knows what we're talking about because we didn't capture it.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about the light all the time, but the light was switched on, so it's not that weird for a light to turn on when it's on. So we kind of go with a fresh mind.
What I do like about these guys so far, from what I can tell of the video, is the fact they're not... I don't want to say names, but as you know, there's a few channels now I don't like to react to because they've got deceiving titles like, oh, we caught a demon on there, and then you sit through 2 hours of shit. Well, it's not shit, you sit through 2 hours of investigation and they overreact at knocks and bangs like, oh, what was that? And, you know what I mean? And it's like, but you don't see any demons. I mean, like I said in my videos, I don't believe in demons. They don't exist. Contrary to my other videos, you know, I might do some occult videos on angels, stuff like that. But anyone who studies occult knows there's different levels to it. There's different, you know, in terms of like metaphors. There's a part of you like, it's like oh, how do you pronounce it? Is it Poe Runyon? The way they look at it is part of your subconscious somewhere in your, the part of you that's you know, your subconscious, the spiritual aspect of yourself. And all that. Anyway, long story. But what I like is they're not saying stuff like, oh, there's a demon, blah, blah. They're not going, oh my God, what's that noise and all this sort of shit. There's nothing in their title that says, oh my, you know, it's over-dramatised. And they're debunking stuff. They're not going, oh my God, that must be haunted. They're going, when it could have been, we've done that. I like that. You know what I mean? They're going, oh, we could have knocked that torch. Like I said, my thing about that is could the batteries last that long? I don't know. But they think they might have knocked it, etc., and things like that. And yes, you know what I mean. So I like that. They're not. Well, they're not balls. They may personally. I don't know because I haven't seen enough of their videos, but they may personally believe in ghosts, but they're not going balls deep with it. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it. Actually, I'm gonna say, I don't watch Twin Paranormal because I love them to bits. Don't get me wrong, I love them to bits, but I hate their sensation. They're becoming like Zach Baggins and Ghost Adventures. Everything's a demon or a skinwalker, and they shit themselves over all these different noises. And they never used to. I love their early work. Go back, watch their early work. You'll see the difference. You know what I mean? And they put sensationalised titles. Oh, the night we almost died, and all sort of bullshit. And that really, I hate that. One, I hate clickbait titles, and two, I hate. Yeah, it just annoys me. The fact that their occult knowledge is so inaccurate as well, it just annoys me. There's so many things about it that just annoys me eventually. Like I said, go back and watch the early stuff. The early stuff I react to happily. It's really brilliant. They're not overreacting at noises. They're not claiming there's demon. You know what I mean? It's not sensationalized. I think because they're getting lots of views and that thing, and you know I can understand that, but I don't know. I don't want to badmouth them and don't want people to hate me or unsubscribe because I said that. It's just that I'm sure anyone with a reasonable... Because I even still watch them out of loyalty and stuff like that, these sort of... Not just them, there's quite a few that do it, I'm just saying. But surely, if you're like me, no matter how much you love a channel, it must piss you off when you go, oh, this sounds cool, demon caught on camera, or the night we... No, it sounds really scary and stuff like that. And all they're doing is, oh, what's that noise? Oh, what's this? And the voice box and all sorts, it's like, oh. And you're thinking, I just sat for 55 minutes. Because I want video. I want, if you're going to put, if there's a video there that can prove me wrong, or a scientist wrong, then fucking show it. That's the video I want to see. I want to see a video go, fucking hell, that you've caught something really fucking scary on camera. You know what I mean? There are people who are not paranormal, and I'm not saying they're legit footage, but look at the Shadow Bastard footage. You've got people who are not paranormal investigators who capture shadow bastards, yet people who do paranormal investigations on YouTube don't seem to do it. So far, these guys in this video haven't caught anything, but they're not going, oh my god, they haven't sensationalised their video. You know what I mean? So far, I'm quite impressed because they haven't sensationalised the video. The title's not clickbait. They debunked some of the stuff they've had, etc. So, yeah, and don't go on. I love Twin Paranormal. If I will buy their merch, but I can't be asked to watch any of their videos anymore because it would just piss me off because it's like they're not capturing the stuff that they say. The video, clickbait title. Their old videos used to just have a video. Their title asked a question like, "Oh, did we capture something, or did we answer this mystery?" But apart from that, it's just, yeah, no.
This time, almost start again.
Two like Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Even though we're already halfway through the episode, but.
Hello. You may remember us, two idiots. We've come back to talk to you, and
I heard that.
That sounded like someone, sounds weird, threw a leaf.
I thought I heard a thump on the ceiling, you know. Sometimes I notice as well, like urban explorers. I notice sometimes the urban explorers or the abandoned places because they haven't got all the latest stuff. They've got better cameras. They got decent cameras. They're just going out to these abandoned places and seeing stuff. And I think like apart from that, I mean, Casper Site tried it. I mean, I went to a sort of haunted place and I didn't capture any visuals, but we got a lot of really interesting stuff, like lots of EMF and stuff like that. But there are ones where it's like he went to a fountain, like Casper went to a fountain in the middle of a forest. It was just like, oh, that looks freaky. We'll pick that. We'll just go out on a jolly for a bit, laugh, enjoy ourselves. And they ended up capturing stuff. So it's kind of interesting that just by going out to abandoned places rather than going purposely seeking out stuff, it's quite interesting. You tend to capture. It's interesting.
Oh, it's a moth.
Christ. Okay. I don't know if I actually got. I think I got that on
I
camera.
saw it.
Yeah, just there's a moth floating around. It sounded like a leaf, didn't it?
Yeah.
It sounded like a leaf falling from a tree, but like.
Oh, the big ones. Especially if you're sat in the garden and you hear them hit the light because they fly towards the light and you go, or something like that. You know, they make quite a loud noise for something that's soft.
Indoors and there's no trees. Okay, this place might just be full of false alarms. We feel like there's something here.
What I was going to say is we have taken our time to research you a little bit. We have gone to the church where you're now buried, awaiting a headstone.
Oh.
What's actually really weird is on the where he's actually buried, it doesn't have a date of birth. It just said the year that he died.
Oh.
And what's really weird about the year that he died was this year.
It's a bit sad as well.
Which maybe makes us think that potentially he didn't die here.
Yeah.
Even though in a certain place it says with guarantee that he was.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of misinformation, but hopefully we can get the truth.
We feel that there is a presence here.
And they're not under the tree.
And we're just wondering why. Why, when we come to these places, does it feel like we're being listened to and watched? Do you wonder about this property or the land?
Probably look for his loved ones and
If you do, can you please make yourself known to us by making...
I mean, I can only see him stick around if he loved the home or if he was just traumatized by being alone, which I hope he wasn't. I hope he wasn't depressed. I mean, maybe he had a good life. But if he was alone, surely he wouldn't haunt that place. He'd be like, if there was any next of kin, or if there's anyone he knew in the afterlife, you'd think he'd stayed there or whatever. I mean,
making a noise.
Not saying that it's true, but I am theorising.
Just as I turn the camera around. Can you do that again, please? Can you make it louder?
Imagine a squatter that.
There was something there.
Can you make a noise as loud as you possibly can? All it will do is just let us know that you're here.
Did you just move?
No. You can...
Yeah.
Like breathing.
God, silence is killing me.
That wasn't me.
No, I know.
I'm not touching anything.
I've got you on camera.
I hear that down there every time I turn the camera away. Shall I go into the corridor?
Yes.
I'm actually going to take it off of this. I'll take it off of that and then be a bit more nimble here.
So that's what...
There are noises, but...
So I'm really curious, because like it says we had to return. Can't believe what we caught. Is it they can't believe that they caught someone stealing? Has been stealing stuff, or are we going to see something? Or
Did you hear that?
I've got chicken. I'm getting
No,
chicken.
it was
It's
the
not
bed.
on the video. It's
I heard
chicken.
that cabinet right in front of me.
I heard the bed.
Look, it's not my fault. I mentioned the garden.
Something's
right?
going on.
That's going to be interesting to play that back then.
It was relevant
Because
to
I
the
can
video.
hear, I just heard the cupboard door move.
Thank you so much.
Was that them? Hang on, what the fuck was that noise?
Did you hear that?
So,
Yeah, that was in here.
No, it wasn't. It was the bed.
I heard that cabinet right in front of me.
I heard the bed. Something's going on.
That's going to be interesting to play that back then. Because I can hear, I just heard the cupboard door move.
that sounded distant. Oh, fuck me. Fuck off.
Thank you so much.
That was the mechanism on the bed, wasn't it? Fuck me. It's fine, I've got headphones on, but fucking hell.
Much.
Does that mean we can have a conversation with you? Can you make noises on things to answer questions?
I'm trying to cover stuff and mirrors, reflections and stuff.
Where are you?
He's on the bed, by the sound of it.
You don't have to come close to us. And we're not here to hurt you or harm you or do anything to you in any way. We're just purely here to have a conversation. Why is my heart going so mad?
I know. Someone's...
I mean, the machine could have just done it by itself, you know, but odd that happens then.
Something's just happened. I don't know if you can't see it. I've got goosebumps everywhere. If that's you making that noise for us, this is a great start to the communication.
Things also, they're not trying to tell you what the noise is when they replay it.
You can hear movement.
It's not labelled with like knock or anything.
There's lots of stuff going on right now.
It feels like someone's just walking around that room.
Yeah. And here.
Deaf minds are tricky. It looks, but it kind of looks like
Are you okay that we're here?
maybe pareidolia, but it looked like I thought someone sat on the bed. Where a fan is.
Do you need help?
I think it's beyond help. I think.
Okay. Please talk to us. Let us know what it is you want.
You got balls to steal though. So matey is like sort of quiet there, and he's like in the crossroads, all these
What did you hear?
rooms.
You know, I can't make it out. I thought I had something in there. But then I thought I had a tap again in here. That's me.
Bloody pigeons, mate.
We had this last time.
Yeah, that's a loud pigeon.
I'm having a crap.
I could hear things outside.
Give me the treasure hoarders come back.
It's like literally a direct repeat of what happened last time.
Yeah.
Fuck was that?
I didn't hear anything. What?
I don't know, it's just so many noises.
Oh,
I don't even know if they're coming from in here anymore.
So this is very strange because once again we had people walking around the building. However, it's very strange when we look back because it's the same time of day that we had that particular activity happen before. Now, if you wanted to make it paranormal, you could say it was something like stone tape theory or sort of time replaying itself, or it could be people walking around.
Right, we now have some devices led out across the house. We have a K2 meter on the bed, which is just a black device with some lights on it. If you touch the device, the lights will change colour, and all it'll do is just let us know you're there. We have a device on the bed table tray thing on wheels with my phone on it. If you speak, theoretically that can hear what you say and play it back to us.
ooh.
We have a device by your phone in the hallway, and there's also a device on the stairs. If you are here and you go near the little devices with the green lights,
Why did you come?
there's someone outside.
Why have you come?
Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm getting chicken. It feels like someone's touching my ear. Sorry, it's not paranormal. It's because it's been hot. Things have been coming into the house, if you know what I mean. And they're not going to talk about the box that says, "Why are you here?"
Okay, I think it was just someone across the road. Be quiet, be quiet.
Are they not going to answer the question?
Someone hit the window. You're kidding me.
I can't see him.
But there's like virtually no way you could.
Pigeon.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but there's no way you could walk around there without us hearing you walk around there.
What the fuck's going on in this place?
What I've just heard essentially is the sound of the window behind me, the window in the living room, being hit. If you actually replay it, it sounds very similar, if not the same, as the sound that Elliot heard when he was in the same room when he had his back to the window. That sound, I thought, came from the cabinet in the hallway. I don't know why, it must have just been the way that the sound travelled. So that's now the second time that we've heard something hit that window. So I went outside to have a look at the window to see if there was any possibility of someone being there, and that had actually been kind of trodden down since we had last been in the house, which means there is a chance it could have been a person, but I think we would have heard them if it was. So what ended up as being one of, if not our longest investigations we've ever done, we think that even though we had quite a lot of promising activity, a good 99% of it, if not all of it, can be explained through
You didn't answer the question on the spirit box.
being things that are not paranormal. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, they said you didn't mention the spirit box. He goes, why are you here? They didn't answer at all. But yeah, that was interesting. And see what I mean is like these sort of videos. They don't try and fill it in. If they capture something, they capture something. If they don't, they don't. But also, even they're not 100% convinced that it's paranormal, which is interesting. Like I said, I'm surprised they didn't answer that question on the spirit app thing. But yeah, let me know what you think. Shall I react to more of their videos? Basically, what I'd like, there's more honesty to them. You know what I mean? At most, they seem to debunk a lot of their stuff, if that makes sense. So they have a more honesty to it. They're not trying to sensationalise stuff or go out their way to, what do you call it? Convince you. You know what I mean? So it's or sensationalising. So yeah, let me know if you want me to react to them again. Obviously, I won't in my next reaction video. I won't immediately come back. But if you want me to come back to them at some point in the future, then please let me know. So yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to come back to this channel. And yeah. Also, if you like this video, hit the like. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because it'll be great to have you here. And until next time, take care and be well.